Suns are one of my favorite teams now.
On EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Detroit Pistons. Crawford. No good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
That's a 5-second violation.
Quit already.
Crawford. Drummond snares the rebound. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Oh, 5-second violation. Crawford to Booker. From long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And Blake Griffin, good on the quick release for 3. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Booker against the former MVP. Here's a chance from long range. Pistons have the rebound. To Rose. Knocked loose. Drummond. Oh, he had it. To Mikal Bridges. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Devin Booker. Well defended. To Rose. Looking for his man. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Easy path to the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Drummond. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Crawford. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. To Booker. 4-3. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Jackson. To Griffin.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Jackson. To Booker. Fires the 3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. To Griffin. Fires the 3. The big man, 8 with the rebound. And draws the foul.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down. Can't connect up. Slams it home on the putback.
That's called
This is my
a
team.
bailout. The free throw shooter smiling like he actually designed that play.
Rose. Derrick Rose. Missed his first. That one goes.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Rubio. He's got it for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Ricky Rubio with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tyler Johnson, guarded by Derrick Rose. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. To Griffin. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Rubio. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Mikal Bridges with the strong finish. Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Suns have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Pistons have it. Jackson to Rose. Lets it fly from long range. Rare 3 for Rose. Defense was ready. To Rubio. Ricky Rubio. He's 2 for 2 now.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Rose into the front court. They trail by 7. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons.
Get it back.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken by Jackson. Rose into the front court. Minute gone by. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Jackson to Drummond. Oh, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Substitution being made in this one. Griffin knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Mikal Bridges. Booker. No good. To Rose. Won't go down. Booker with it. Up 5. Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Rubio. Can't connect. DeAndre Ayton. Deep left corner. Devin Booker. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Rubio. Not that time. He misses. Jose Calderon in a matchup with Booker. To Rose. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. For 3, buries the trifecta.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Has a look. Rubio can't get that one to fall. To Rose. From long range. That no good. Off the mark. To Booker. Here's a chance from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Crawford. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
For 3. Not that time. He missed it. Tosses. Flushes down the slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Fires the 3. Is good.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Fires the 3. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
And counted at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Hey, chest up, let's go. Watch the pick. See it.
To Jackson. To Drummond. Straight on look. Jackson. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. That misses with a second to go. So a tight one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. A lot of intrigue to come in the second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Jackson with it. His guys now trailing by a point. Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Blake Griffin in a matchup with Booker. To Rose. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not going down here. Mikal Bridges to Booker. Beyond the arc for three. And knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that end.
To Mikal Bridges. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Steps out and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, though.
Devin Booker is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Hits the second. One more coming. Whoops. And a putback slam.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Crawford to Mikal Bridges. Lets it fly from long range. Collected by Drummond. Griffin. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Booker. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Devin Booker. Count the triple.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Rose. Oh, nice find for the basket.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
To Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Into the front court, it's Booker, up 6. For 3, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Rose matched up with Booker. From long range, he buries it.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Defenses dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. It's Phoenix ball. Booker. Offensive rebound. Seconds. To Rose. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Griffin. 4-3. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
5-second violation. Time to shuffle things up. To Griffin. Fires the three. Rebound taken by Baines. To Rubio. Fires the three. Rebounds claimed by Detroit. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3/4 complete. Scoreboard says it's all even. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
To Griffin. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Blake Griffin buries the three with a hand in his face.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Devin Booker. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
DeAndre Ayton at the line. Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Down low for Griffin. Ah, the monster stuff.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Derrick Rose, 4 out of 10.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
DeAndre Ayton, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And gets both to drop at the line. Rose into the front court. Leads one to Reggie Jackson. Deep left corner. Jackson to Griffin. Trying to cash in. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
The Suns with 4 to shoot. Booker add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
To Drummond. Jackson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Rejected.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Rose. Pass to the rim. Shot clock violation. Booker with it. All even here in the fourth. Beyond the arc for 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Curling inside. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. To Rose. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Booker defended by Derrick Rose. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
care of this.
New blood coming in
Don't
for
go
both
for threes. You
sides.
don't have to. Unless you're open. This.
Devin Booker, that right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Lakers
Jose
and
Calderon
Suns in there.
matched up with Booker. To Griffin. Gets it in the left corner.
Chicago. Magic, Lakers.
Lets it fly from long
Hornets,
range.
Kings.
Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was
Pistons.
how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up
I'll
when you stare
mostly
at the
use
ball.
the Suns
Offensive
now,
player
'cause
recognized that,
I really like
continuously
using
moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
I'm gonna start using it from now on. I'm gonna kill smoke with him. Surely kill Texas with him. For sure.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. To Kelly Oubre.
Booker.
Booker. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. For three, that's off the side of the rim. Short.
Yeah, Booker going on.
To Booker. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Kelly Oubre. Devin Booker. That's how you defend.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks down the three.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball. Like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Don't let them score.
It's the Suns with the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Get back up.